Hello, and welcome to Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. If you are not getting the results you are looking for from your digital marketing efforts, this is the podcast for you. And now, here's the host of our show, the local business guy himself, Frank Deming.
Hello, everyone. This is Frank Deming, the local business guy, and welcome to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. I hope you guys are having a rockin' week thus far. Today, I want to talk to you about something that I don't talk about a lot, and I don't know why. Because there's a very effective methods, especially if you're an attorney. Okay. So, and what that topic is, I want to talk to you about display ads. And specifically, I want to talk about 5 reasons why your law firm should care about display ads. Okay. And again, I apologize. I don't know why I don't talk about this a lot. Maybe it's because it's not really a sexy topic. But it's a very effective form of digital advertising. I have a couple of clients of mine on it, and they're having great success using it. So why not expose it to you guys? All right, here we go. First of all, let me explain to you what are display ads in the first place before we go to the 5. Display ads are basically the ads that appear on, say, third-party websites. And they use a combination of, say, graphics, text, images, etc., and video. And some of them you actually use animation as well. All of these things in conjunction, they use it to grab the attention of a specified target market. Okay. And usually that the ads, they're going to link to a landing page. That's number one. You don't want to link these ads to a website. You really don't. We can dive deep on the reasons, the psychology behind that at some other point. Or if you want to talk to me and have a free consultation with me, I can explain it to you. 888-416-7752. But you want to link these ads typically to a landing page where a user can engage, learn more, and take some sort of action. It could be a phone call, it could be a form fill, etc., etc. Okay, so now you understand what display ads are. It's basically a display on a third-party site. So think of it. I mean, like the other day, I was driving. I live in New Jersey, as most of you know. I was driving on the turnpike, and you see all of these ads for family law attorneys, for personal injury attorneys. Along the road. You see them a lot on the turnpike. You don't see them that much on the parkway, but you see them a lot on the turnpike. The parkway, if you go south, you'll see it some way there. But anyway, the point is you see these ads. That's what a display ads is, but it's on the internet, so you can place it in more places. You can if you use display ads effectively, you get a search history of your target audience, and then only put it on those sites that your target audience it visits. So if for whatever reason your target audience is a huge, as a multiple visitor of CNN.com or WashingtonPost.com or NewYorkTimes.com, those ads will appear there. And the only reason why they see it, and maybe a friend of yours doesn't, is because maybe a friend of yours didn't type specific keywords that will trigger that ad. And that's how display ads. So there's a highly targeted way of doing it. So it's not like you're driving down the highway and you're showing your personal injury law firm ad to the gazillion people. That's not targeted. But if you know from history, because we use the technology to tell us that, hey, this person has typed this in the last 6 months, this is a possible client for you. Okay. And that's why we'll show them that ad. Otherwise, they won't see the ad. So that's how the display ads work. And that's the reason why they're so effective. Okay. Now, there are many, 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 many layers to display ads that make them effective, as a matter of fact, and why they attract the ideal audience. So here's the top reasons. Here are the 5 top reasons why your firm should care about display ads. Okay. So number 1, and these are not in any order. Okay. I'm just going to spew them out. Number 1 is they're extremely targeted, as I mentioned before. They appear only in front of the right audience at the right time. That's very powerful. It's not, as I said before, it's not like if you're driving down the parkway and you see these ads. That's not a targeted person. That's for everybody to see. And if so happens you need that type of attorney, you may want to write it down if you write fast enough. Number 2, you block the competition by showcasing your firm during a search. There's nothing more effective than being in front of someone when they're searching. There's no other advertising more effective than that. And yes, you could use a search advertising, and I talk a lot about search advertising on this podcast. But I'm talking specifically about display ads now. So if you can combine the search advertising with the display advertising, then you're hitting both ends. But you literally can block your competition by showcasing your firm during a search. That is so powerful. And I think you guys understand the power of that. Number 3, you want to you can retarget interested searchers on other websites, just like, say, social media and, say, other types of search engines. And I already mentioned the CNN.coms, et cetera, but you can retarget it. So you can even retarget before they even go to your site. That's the power of display ads. And the only reason why they're retargeted is because of the technology. It knows that person who has done that search X amount of times over the last 2-3 months is a viable candidate for your services. It knows their social media tags. It knows where they live in social media, what social platforms they visit most. It knows a lot. Hence, giving you more of an opportunity to do business with them. Number 4, you're going to build trust and authority. How do you do that? Very simple. You're seen multiple times. Your messaging has to be key, on point, but your messaging is going to build you the authority. And in essence, also the trust. Because that's what good marketing does. Good marketing is going to build trust and authority. But you have to be out there. You have to be seen. You have to be visible. And display ads does a great job of it. Why? Let me dig deep a little here. Your branding, which is basically number 5. You're creating brand recognition. When you can create brand recognition, that is the holy grail. Because, just think about it. Look at the big brands like Targets of the world, and Walmart, and people see certain brands and they relate to it right away without you putting any words behind it. All you have to do is put the brand, right? So that's what display ads is going to do. It's going to brand your firm, your law firm, as the go-to law firm for whatever law you practice, whether it be family law, personal injury law, bankruptcy, etc., etc. Okay, that's the power. That's the power. It's something that is unmatched. So those are the 5. Let me go over the 5 before I close this episode. Let me go over the 5 once again. Number 1, again, this is in order. Number 1, you're extremely targeted. Nothing's more targeted than that because people are already searching. Number 2, you block the competition. Number 3, you can retarget interested searches anywhere on the web. The websites, like I mentioned, social media, etc., etc. That's number 3. Number 4, you build trust and authority. And number 5, you create brand recognition. If you're a law firm out there that's looking for a way to help your practice really get seen out there by your target audience, give us a call at 888-416-7752 and let us know how we can help you. Let's get on the phone. Let's get on a Zoom call if you're outside of Jersey, or if you're here in Jersey, I'll be happy to host you here in my office. And let's sit down and let's see how we can help your law firm succeed, if that's what you're looking for. So with that, I'm going to put an end to this episode. This has been Frank Deming, the local business guy. I really hope that this helps you. And if you have questions, reach out to us. All right. So until next week, take care and bye for now. Peace out.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. Don't forget, any links that were mentioned during the broadcast will be available to you in the show notes, so be sure to grab them while you have the chance. Incidentally, if you have any topics that you would like for us to discuss on the show, be sure to send an email to the email provided in the show notes, or click the Contact Us link and let us know what topic you would like us to help you with, and we'll be sure to add it to our schedule. If you would like for Frank and his team to look at your digital marketing presence and give you a free evaluation, simply click the Request a Free Consultation link in the show notes to get a hold of them. That being said, until our next episode, make it a successful digital marketing day. Peace out.